Welcome back to the channel, guys. Back with me, TrueFight Gamer. Here we are. Got some more Persona 5 Royale for you. We're going to be investigating the first palace, guys, and we are going to be going into it trying to get the best kind of personas we can grab. Here they're just talking about the conversation about going into the palace and what happened between Kamoshida, because in the last one we had to go around trying to find out about the students. Drop a like on the video, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit the red subscribe button, turn on notification bell for videos just like this, comment down below, and follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter by TrueFight Gaming. And let's get straight into this video, guys.
I'll provide the materials this time. Don't... Great. We should be able to use this.
Yeah.
We should be ready now. We're heading into the palace tomorrow. Let's get some sleep.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up and get to class. Good morning. That admirable behavior won't do you any good once you're expelled.
Well, that wraps up the homeroom period. A word with you, please. There's something I'd like to ask you. It won't take long.
I see you're already getting on top of the problem I'd mentioned this morning, Miss Kawakami. I appreciate the support.
Thank you again.
Oh, you know this guy, Yoshizawa?
Yes, he lent me a helping hand earlier.
I recommend you steer clear of the likes of him if you have any consideration for your future. Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student?
Sorry to interrupt, but I need to use the guidance office.
Oh, pardon me. We should be going too. Don't want to get in the way of guiding this delinquent and all.
Please excuse us.
After you. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Did something happen between you and Mr. Kamoshida? I don't think so. Especially after that little exchange just now. He gave me a brief lecture this morning, and your name came up. Something about the dangers of a lack of supervision. I don't mean to pry, but just make sure you don't go causing trouble, okay? Oh, and one more thing. That girl outside the office? You didn't make a pass at her, did you? Uh-huh. Mr. Kamoshida has a real close eye on you. Apparently, you've been getting involved with Sakamoto-kun. You seem acquainted with Yoshizawa-san as well. Maybe you're just naturally drawn to athletes? Sorry, bad joke. That's all I wanted to discuss. You're free to go.
I hope you all understand that our time limit is May 2nd.
We basically just have to go to that castle and steal the treasure from Kamoshida, right?
But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before we do anything.
A treasure is the physical form of the palace ruler's distorted desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace. Once we steal it, the palace will crumble. I think. Having said all that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be.
And where can we find it?
There's no way of knowing that until we go in and find out. But if I had to guess, I'd say he has it locked up somewhere in the depths of the palace.
I think I get it now. We just gotta find the treasure, yeah?
Pretty much. There's just a lot we won't know until we go in. In any case, our objective is to find the treasure's location somewhere in the palace. Make sure we go about this with time to spare so we can avoid any unforeseen circumstances. I expect great things from you guys.
Damn it. Okay, time for the meeting.
That's it for that meeting.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose. But damn.
What's up?
Nothing. I was just thinking we should choose a code name for you too.
A code name?
I'm Skull, he's Joker, and that's Mona.
Judging by your costume,
I mean, she's got that tail and stuff, so... What do you think?
Wait! Is that what you're going to call me from now on? I am so not down with this.
What do you want to be called then?
Something better than just a little cat. Maybe... Panther? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Huh? Why?
'Cause it sounds more... ferocious?
she's a cougar.
Don't call me that! More importantly, Kamoshida.
Oh, right. Let's go. All right, let's start fresh and get going.
It's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
My master would like a word with you.
The prisoner has returned.
Well done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly make it worth rehabilitating you. I am not attempting to withhold information from you. The essence of the rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time. Once you encounter allies who share your ideals and discover your place in reality, only then will I explain it all. Such a day should not be far off. This time, I wish to introduce you to the aid we are providing. Due to your potential in wielding the power of the wild card, you can handle more than one persona. That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential. To that end, we must execute your persona. Do not be alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you. Thus, you will only be discarding old personalities to have them be reborn as new ones. By discarding your old identity, you give way to a new one. Hence, we call that process execution. Think of it as the fusion of your persona. To start, select the first persona you wish to fuse. Now, before you select the second persona, allow me to tell you something greatly important. Do you remember how I mentioned forming bonds with confidants? Personas are the power of the heart. The stronger those bonds, the stronger your personas will be. In other words, the effects of your bonds on execution, or fusion if you will, are quite substantial. When you fuse a persona that shares its arcana with one of your bonds, it will gain great power. This will be a guiding principle for your forays into fusion. Try not to forget it. Moreover, there is one thing I must warn you about. You cannot create a persona that surpasses your current level. This is because the resulting persona would be too powerful for you to handle effectively. Now then, check the fusion results and choose a persona that suits your stature. This is the form your new persona is expected to take after fusion. It's possible for them to inherit skills they normally wouldn't gain. These skills and specialties are distinct from one another. Skills are traits that can be passed along through fusion.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Will it gain new power? Girls, let us begin.
I am Arsene, the other you who exists within. Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side. We shall meet again, when your fate reaches its conclusion.
So guys, here we go. We've got some fusions going on right now in the game. What this means is we can fuse several different personas together to make different personas, and eventually if you go even more into it, we'll be getting different types of abilities. So I'm just going to go over a few different personas here. These are the first kind of levels, like 1 to 10, around about that kind of level. Each kind of palace has a kind of level cap of how far you can kind of go. Right now we're about level 3 to 5, and this one's just got some experience, some new skills. You can later on customize your specific kinds of personas, so we'll be going that into detail a lot more later.
A stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
Its worth will be made clearer when you return to the field of battle.
Gather personas and bring them here. Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas. Developing your powers as such will play an integral role in the stand against ruin.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to executions.
And depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider further development of new rituals.
Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed. In anticipation of this, I have prepared a gift for you. I hope that you shall accept it.
All right.
That is a thief's skill, allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now then, if you have any requests, we will heed them.
Do you have business with me?
The inmate you wish to perform fusion.
Looks pretty tough.
Select the skills you'd like to
Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do is customize our skills. A lot of the attacks that I really want to get is at least one of each kind of type of attack. That's what I'm aiming for. It doesn't really matter which persona you have, you can actually give skills to different ones. So whichever kind of persona you like the most, look of, you can kind of just go for whatever you want. Really, it doesn't really particularly matter which one you get. Eventually you will need certain ones to get higher leveled ones, so as long as you save them and you have them. One of the big things in the first palace is to make sure you have most of the first ones, and then you can get a kind of domino effect as you would. As long as you've got the first ones, you can kind of like fuse them up to make better ones as you go. And then what you can do is you can keep taking the ones that you want by using money. Obviously I've got the DLC, I'm not going to go into too much with those ones because they are kind of like a little bit of an overpower boost, so I'm only going to use them in the future. You may see me use some of them in a later episode, but first I'm going to kind of brush over a few of the personas. So let's go straight into it now. What we want to do is we want to pick out some of the starter kind of levels, 1 to kind of 5, and then we're going to go from 5 to 10. In the next episode we're going to try and bulk up our persona ranks with different types as we go along.
This persona? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? This persona? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Is this what you want? This persona?
So that was all of the kind of DLC ones. I just wanted to quickly go over some of the really cool art styles. So what we want is a lot of the different types of abilities, such as healing. We want to go for media as quick as possible, and we want a lot of the disabled ones so that we can kind of cure ourselves a lot. And also we want the plus attack, plus defense, and decrease attack and defense. We kind of want those special skills so that we can help in the fight to go. One of the main ones is decrease attack, because we're going to be trying to keep the boss fight, the attack down, so that we can continue the fight.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
So, where do we start?
Let's head to the safe room we found last time. It's in the first floor of the west building. That's pretty close to our usual entrance. It should be a pretty decent starting point.
Safe room?
It'll make sense when you see it. Well, let's head out.
Oh.
Well...
Oh. Well. Oh.
Okay,
Alright, so let's look around the palace here, guys. As you can see, we've got the 4 characters now. We've got our main character, Joker. We've got the cat, who is Morgana. And then we've got Skull, who is going to be kind of our lightning-based magic. And then we've got our new character, Panther, who is the blonde chick there. She's going to be using fire magic and a lot of cure and defense. So we're going to try and use the skills like technical, and we're going to try and get those 1-mores and baton passes along the way. What we really want to do is try and talk to a lot of them, but remember, we've got our ammo on each kind of battle, so to speak. So each time you kind of get them low enough, you can use your bullets. Don't be afraid. If you are playing the game, these are some of the things that you want to learn. Also, running around the palace is probably not the best key. A lot of the enemies are weak to shots if they're flying, so if they're hovering, always go for shooting, because most of the time you're going to knock them out. Always try and lunge or something like that, like an attack based kind of skill. We want to try and speak to each one so that we can kind of pick up everything. It's always good to keep picking up a Pixie, because Pixie is kind of like one of those based ones that will literally fuse with anything. I'm going to go over several of these personas as we go, so I might even do several persona kind of fusion based kind of levels. I'm going to show you exactly what to fuse and what to take on, like what to have in your team. I might do that one next, or after the next episode, which will be in a couple of days, guys. So let's continue here. We've got to keep going through the palace. Obviously it's quite linear, so it's really easy, but it does get a little bit more difficult as we go on. So what we want to do is take out the ones that are hovering, and then we want to try and talk to the ones that we haven't got, so that we can cure them and take their persona in for Joker there.
You better watch closely. Use this opportunity to baton pass and swap your turn with someone else.
Roger.
Now strike the enemy's weakness and give the baton pass a try. Alright! The baton pass made you stronger!
Go down.
Alright! Pass the baton and follow up!
Do it.
Pass it on to the second person! Persona! Dance started! Nice one! Keep it up! You got this, everyone! Nice stretch, team!
Let's go, Captain.
Nice going!
Somewhere. I can see it. Damn it.
Listen up! Still! Now, let's carry out our plan.
Show me your true form.
Alright, the first move is on!
Persona. Copy all. Ravage them.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Go ahead.
All right,
I'm in.
pass the baton and follow up. We did it, Skull.
Counting on you.
To the second person. Come forward. Land the step.
Serves you right.
Too late for apologies. Okay, guys, let's do it. Game over.
All right. Whoa, damn.
Right. That enemy was really weak.
Not opening. Guess we gotta find another way.
Okay, so we're just going to keep going through the palace here. As you can see, we kind of ambushed them by hiding now, so that's actually a really cool skill. And we're going to learn a lot of skills in this first palace, just how to actually kind of go about the palace as you will. There's always going to be kind of like a little puzzle to go on. The first palace is actually really simple. It kind of shows you where to go. And there's some new implement things. There's the world seeds. As you'll see me try and collect them all. The more you get, the more kind of skills you get. There's a special dude in the other world, which we're going to kind of go over that shortly. As we finish this palace, we're going to move on to the next one. I'm going to try and get these episodes out as fast as possible, but I don't really want to overdo it because these episodes are going to be longer than some of my other current videos, because there's going to be a lot to take in, and there's a lot of talking and a lot of kind of like extra added on things into the game, because this isn't just palaces, but this is the main basis of the game. So we're going to try and do it as fast as possible, just without trying to give you too much information. We'll try and run along as quick and easy as possible. We'll try and make it a lot less kind of boring. I really just don't want to make you switch off here, but it is a really fun game, so hopefully there's a lot more to take in.
Whoa.
Now then.
Wanna get going?
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Do it!
Alright, pass the baton and follow up! Carmen! Let's see that again, Panther! All yours! Pass it on to the second person! Zoro, show your might!
Cool. Anyway. Really? What do you think? Wow! Wow!
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay. Focus.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike.
Come!
Go!
Incubus! Don't rush it. Persona! That's not right. It's time. Pixie! Ravage them!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker.
Go ahead. I
Not
got
over
this.
yet.
Woodland Persona! Let's go!
Enemy defeated. Skull, give me more. Zoro! Now, Cobra! One enemy remaining. This is the last one. A spectacular victory.
All right. It's somewhere. I can feel it.
Alright guys, so what we need to do now is we have to follow the route around here. There's a few things where you have to jump up or crawl through spaces like that, or climb onto like these chandeliers here. As you're going to see, you got to keep dropping down and going round to get to the right route. But you can always retrieve the right route by looking at the map on the mini map there. You can see that we keep trying to get parts of the map, and that's going to help us out try and find the right way. So let's just keep going guys, and then I will meet you at the end of this kind of tunnel here. We have to keep going round. There's several places that you can actually jump off so that you can keep going back to sort out your personas as you level up. So what we're going to do is eventually we're going to try and upgrade our personas. If we get a little bit too hot, we're going to try and leave the palace, and then we'll come back so that we can get some more SP, because as you know, at the moment we don't have the key items that we need to secure ourselves a kind of boost in the SP, because we're going to use that a lot, because that is the basis of what we're going to be using. We're going to try and show you a few different types of tricks to heal yourself up and what to do and what not to do. One of the big things that you do need to kind of bring with you is some lockpicks. That's going to help you procure some really cool treasure along the way. So let's continue guys, let's carry on.
I have something.
Listen up.
I have something. Ah, nice. I should write something.
Shadow, what do you want to do?
There's two enemies. Don't underestimate them. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am.
Wow! Anyway.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Now's the time to retreat!
All right.
I spotted a shadow.
I'll reveal your true form.
Alright, the first move is ours! Persona!
Persona! Go now!
You're all knocked down!
Serves
That
you
was
right!
incredible, Joker!
Yeah! Nice!
Nice work, team!
All right. It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike! Go! It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am. Time for some bloodshed! Okay, guys, let's do it!
I'm not done. Persona! Copy all. Go down.
Joker took one out! Alright! You're so gorgeous, Panther. Hey, it's nice one, Panther! All enemies defeated! Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Okay,
They were nothing.
see it.
Okay, this next bit is going to be a little bit more difficult. What we want to do is find the right areas to go to, and sometimes they try and trick you. This one is actually a little bit easier. We have the eye that we got off Igor in the last kind of going through, and what you want to do is use that to see the footsteps around the areas, and you can see the right kind of levers to pull. So you just keep following the footsteps until you find it, and then there you go, we found the other lever here, and it's going to be a few of those, and then we're going to find the next map piece, and then we're going to carry on and continue into the palace, and then we need to keep going until we find the treasure. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight a few more monsters and personas there, and we're going to try and keep going through. And there's going to be another thing that might trip you up later on, so we're going to go through that shortly, guys.
I see.
Well,
I have something. see it. I have something. I can see it. There's a treasure chest.
Hey, wait! And finished.
Show me.
Alright, hopefully this is a new persona and we can go over kind of like how to talk to it. What you want to do is listen to its persona, kind of like when you talk to it, you have to get its weakness to critical them. So what you want to do is kind of attack them with the weakness or attack the second one. There we go. And now we can talk to it, we can hold it up and then we'll talk it. And then we've got to read what it says, but you have to be careful. Sometimes it's not what it seems. You have to kind of give it a go each time until you kind of get the right one. If it has those kind of like notes above it, then it's going to be happy, and you kind of weakened it a little bit and it will like eventually persuade it. And then you can pretty much take that in and take it as your own persona, and then we can use it to level up some more and fuse some better personas. Let's continue along here because there's going to be another bit that might trip you up. Make sure to get the treasures along the way. It is pretty easy to find it. It has this noise, you can kind of hear the treasury noise as you go along, so you know where to go. Make sure to use the eye now. It is something that you picked up along the way. They're quite linear, so you know where to go, so just keep hiding across the routes and try and ambush as many of them as possible. Take it a bit at a time and only take one out each time, especially if you're new to the game. Here we got some more characters. They're actually weak to lightning and they're also weak to fire, so we've got two things that we can actually use here. Try and use the baton pass, it's going to make them a lot stronger. Here we go, we're going to hold them up. We actually can't take this one on, it's a level 8, so we're going to have to level up a little bit before we can actually procure this persona. Let's continue, guys.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
Nice! Okay, let's go. That shadow had...
Show me your true form. Persona! Agathion! Go down!
Yeah, perfect! Focus. I don't think we're going any further this...
Should we check somewhere else?
Wait, look up there.
What about it? Are we throwing a rope over that and climbing it?
Phantom thieves do things a bit more stylishly than that, and I know just what'll do the trick. Good. Seems like it fits properly. That's just a little something I've been working on in secret. The grappling hook lets you zip to hard-to-reach locations in a flash. You'll see what I'm talking about when you test it out. Go ahead, give it a try. Okay.
I can feel it. Man, oh man, this is amazing!
This is amazing!
Hey,
Alright guys, so that's actually really cool. When I first started playing this, I thought that was really cool because this is actually kind of the second game of the same game basically. It's an improved version. They've basically kind of tuned it up a lot and added things in, and that's one of the things they added in. So I wish to God that was in the first one because I would have absolutely loved it. The fact that it gets you to kind of like zip line through the game a little bit and you kind of bypass certain parts of the game where as you kind of had to walk around each palace. That's going to be really fun to kind of see what they do to the other palaces, especially seeing as they added that into this one. And as you can see, we're fighting against a new enemy. I don't think at this point we have ice magic, so that's its weakness. Or we can just try and use lunging as much as we can to kind of hit him down. So any thanks for joining me on this adventure, guys. Hopefully I can see some of you in my live sessions soon, and I hope you guys are all enjoying yourself and you've had a good weekend and a good start to this week. I will catch you tomorrow in the next episode, and I will be free, so I'm probably going to be doing 1 or 2 live sessions tomorrow, and then kind of like I'm changing it up slightly, gonna see if I can kind of do my live sessions on my days off now, so that I can have plenty of time to do whatever I need to do. And depending on the odd day, I might say something like do a short kind of like video here and there. I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can, but as you know, I'm working a lot at the moment. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.
all right. I can feel it.
All right, let's...
Hey, look!
Okay, let's go. There's a strong shadow ahead. We should...